Hello and welcome to another session of Learning Business Central presented by Infusion Solutions. A little bit about Infusion Solutions before we get started with today's demo. We've been in the Microsoft channel for over 20 years. We're located in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in creative solutions and integrations within the Microsoft stack. We have customers located throughout the United States in a variety of different industries. We specialize in distribution, not-for-profits, higher education, healthcare, and we have a tailored solution for the wine and spirits industry. We offer consulting services on business processes, integration services, Power Platform development, GP support, and then Business Central implementations, support, and development. A little bit about me. My name is Matt Eldridge, a lead consultant here at Infusion Solutions. I've been with the organization for over 7 years now, and I help lead implementations, work on projects, and support. A little bit of an interesting fact, I do work out of Plymouth, Massachusetts, so I do work remote. I was in Knoxville for a little while and then decided to come back home closer to family. So I'm excited to get started with today's demo, so let's jump right into it. We have recently added a couple of new customs to the AP payment process that I wanted to review with you in this video. For the sake of time, I went ahead and I already prepared my suggest vendor payments so I could pull in everything that I wanted to pay here in this video. If you remember from our previous payments video, we have this field in here that we've added as a custom so we can mark for payment. So what that does is it adds a check total amount down here below as I'm checking off my lines. Okay, so I can add one by one as we've gone over before, but I can also go under prepare check payment and I can mark all my lines. Now what that will do is it'll give me a total for everything that I'm about to pay. We'll notice here that in our suggest vendor payments I have multiple documents for one vendor. So let's say I want to see a summary of what I'm about to pay per vendor. Well, we've added that custom in our fact box. So I actually have my fact box minimized right now. But to open that up, I can click this little icon here. And then I'm going to go right down to below where I can see that the journal summary by vendor. So this updates as I'm checking off my boxes here. So I'm going to uncheck this last invoice for the worldwide importers, and I can see that that balance is now updated here in my summary. So a great spot for us to be able to see a summary per vendor for the checks I'm about to run. Now, if I scroll up, I can see that we also have added a spot where we can see our checking account balance, our current, and then our current total check, and then what our net balance is going to be after we go ahead and make these payments. So that will change also as I mark those lines. So I can see that my net balance and my total check amount has now changed as I checked off that worldwide importers once again. So now what I want to do is look at another feature that we've put in when we print our checks. So something that we have run into that causes issues is if I print our check and then I forget to post it. That can cause issues down the road that are pretty hard to fix. So what we have done actually is if we print our checks, so I'm going to go ahead and select print. And all this looks good, so I'm going to print this to the screen. Good, now this has popped up and I can see all my checks have printed for every vendor. Now I'm going to hit cancel because I know that those have printed. But let's say that I want to go ahead and I forget to post these payments, and then I try to do another suggest vendor payments run. Well, we have now added a warning that shows that checks have been printed but not posted. So do you want to continue forward with this process? So I don't want to do that. I want to post these payments here. So I'm going to say no, and then I'm going to go ahead and go back to my home screen, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post these payments from here. Well, that's all the time we had for you today in this session. Hope you learned a little bit about accounts payable And for more information and next steps on how Business Central can help your team, please contact info@infusion.com. You can give us a call at 865-688-3434 or check out our website at infusion.com. See you next time.